Hi, guys. It's Demi Lobo from Power 106 and 935 KD here in Los Angeles. I have two very, very special guests. We have the CEO of the Genius Group, the founder of the Genius Group. He's on Zoom with us. That's Roger. Give us a little wave, Roger. Say hi. There he is. And then also in studio here is Rob. Rob is a longtime friend. We have a lot of mutual friends, and we're so happy to have you both here today to talk about a very special project that you guys are working on. So the Genius Group. The Genius Group focuses on education technology, and you guys actually just acquired the University of Antelope Valley in Lancaster, California. So first things first, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
That
and
is.
I hope you can hear me okay.
Oh, we can hear you great. You sound super crispity clear. And we're just sending first things first, and congratulations, because that is very, very huge, a very huge accomplishment. And so Rob and I and Roger, we were just talking about education technology, because I was one of those people, I didn't test well in high school. But when you don't test well, depending on your SAT scores, that follows you forever. And then that means that you're not good at math and you're not good at school. But what's so great about the Genius Group, you guys were just telling me that doesn't matter if you're not good at math. You guys are going to tap into what is good, what you do have good, what is your strength. And I really love that. And you guys are going to definitely change some lives. So first things first, got to talk about what is the Genius Group. Roger, if you want to take that for us and let us know.
Sure, Demi. So I'm actually beaming in from Europe right now in Poland, and this is part of what the Genius Group is all about. We're in 200 countries. We have 3 million students all around the world, and they actually range, believe it or not, from like just a couple of years old all the way to 100 years old. So it's long life learning. And the name Genius Group comes from that saying that everyone is born a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll go through life believing that it's stupid. So it's about how do you find the right genius for each person and ignite that so they can be a success in their own life.
I absolutely love that. As a person who grew up an entrepreneur, I grew up in an entrepreneur household. That is how I found my genius. You know, going to art school, going to Columbia College Chicago, because traditional college, I couldn't focus on it. You know, and I had to go to Columbia College and be in arts, and that's how I found my genius, through arts and entrepreneurship. So I love this. Now, you guys did acquire the University of Antelope Valley in Lancaster. Why would a global company of this sort? Why would you guys acquire a university?
Well, first thing is everything that we're doing is going all the way from, like, as I mentioned, 0 to 100, which includes primary school, right, high school, university as well. And so to be able to have a university in California that we can be working together with, and now as the owner of the university and in the group, give people a pathway, which is an easy pathway all the way through to vocational work and even working with entrepreneurs. This is really important. And a lot of people don't realize, but Lancaster is actually the very, very first zero carbon city in America. And this happened during the pandemic. It was a goal of the actual mayor, Mr. Paris, who basically is a big supporter of what we're doing right now with the University of Antelope Valley. And I know we're going to get to it, but we're now coming with our own $1 million to support all of those parents and students that believe that their students should have the same kind of a pathway that you had, Demi, where you actually got to do the things you really love in life.
Yes, Roger, I don't want you to tell us about the $1 million, because I'm saving that part for last, because it is very, very big news. Now, I just want to know, what is the university gain from having the Genius Group on their campus?
Well, I'll share one thing, and I'd love Rav to share as well, because Rav has been spending a lot of time at Lancaster as well. A lot of people don't realize Lancaster is so close to LA, but it actually gives you an opportunity to be in many vocational programs. The founders set it up because they saw a really big need for firefighters, first responders. So it has all of these medical certifications, and it now has business degrees as well, and an incredible athletics program. And from our side, one of the most important things is to make sure that we have got a local presence in California where we can connect those to everyone globally. So already the students at Lancaster are able to connect to our students all over the world. And that includes top entrepreneurs who also are able to share their skill sets, and the companies that we're starting to partner with. And these are companies like NASA and Tesla and other companies that are doing incredible things for the future of our planet together.
That's so awesome, because, you know, not everybody was meant to go to college even. Honestly, not everybody. Some people are meant to be, like you said, have a vocational lane that they want to go into, be an entrepreneur, have their own business. Everybody is so different. And so I love that the Genius Group is tapping into every single person's individual genius. And I even like the fact that it's genius, because for so many years, I know for myself, I even thought, like, man, if I'm not not good at math. I'm not good at anything. But like, turns out we're all geniuses. Love it. So I really want to know, because Rav, we were just talking about the current form of education being broken. Can you break down a little bit why the Genius Group feels like the current form of education, why is it broken? What does that mean?
So the thing about education is it's been the same structure and style for decades and decades upon decades, right? Education needs to evolve. It needs to evolve with all the industries. Rogers is a really great way of communicating that, you know, as industries change, AI is coming into play, technologies continue happening. But we have the same version of education from K through 12. And that's not just true in the States, that's true globally. So now you have a new form of education where people can identify, most importantly, who they are, what their strengths are, who other people's strengths are, and really identify the best of themselves and help themselves be in flow and others be in flow, and bring that to their community, their city, their state, and everything, and their business. And a lot of times people think, oh, entrepreneurship is either I have a job or I have a business. You can do both.
Wow.
Right? And you understand yourself. But it takes a new form of education to compete in a new market that's continually evolving.
Wow. You know, I really wish that I had this when I was growing up, because being like on the radio and also being an entrepreneur on the side, it was like you have to pick one. But here at the Genius Group, it's like, hey, you can do everything you put your mind to. So I really love this. Now, Roger, I really want to get to this $1 million in scholarship. We have to know, why are we giving out not we, it's not my money here, okay? But why is the Genius Group giving out $1 million in scholarships?
So Demi, let me ask you: when you were going through college yourself, did you have to take out any student debt?
I did. I'm still in debt today. I might want to apply for this $1 million because I'm still in debt to this day going to college. I mean, it was the greatest thing of, you know, one of the greatest moments of my life, being able to graduate college. But to this day, I'm still in debt about it.
So this is one of the most frightening stats that a lot of people don't realize. The total student debt in America is now $1.5 trillion. And even though the White House is looking to try and forgive it, it's growing by over 15% every single year, which is huge. And so while we really believe that a new education system is important, which is relevant to each person, we also don't think you should actually have to pay so much money for it as well. So what we're doing is we're setting up scholarships, which already have worked really well for the athletes that have come into the university. But we're now, anyone who actually really believes in the future of education and the change for themselves as well, we want to be giving scholarships to them as well, so that they then don't have as big a bill to pay when they actually leave university.
That is amazing. Again, can I go back? Is there an age limit here? Because I'm thinking that I might want to go back and join the Genius Group, because I wish I would have known this before I went to college. That's so awesome. Now, what does this mean for Los Angeles? I know what it means for the world. Again, so many lives are going to be changed, not having debt, going to college and finding your genius, and not feeling like if I don't test well on the SAT or the ACT, my life is over. That we know that. But what does it mean for us locally here in Los Angeles? What does this scholarship mean for those who are local?
Well, I'm gonna say the first bit, then I'd love you to Rav to just add the second bit, because Rav obviously lives in Los Angeles, and I am also super excited to be coming out and being there in a few weeks' time, where we have a base that we're building in Silicon Beach, which is down in Santa Monica. The amazing number of technology companies that are showing up in the whole Los Angeles area who desperately need the right talent as well just keeps on growing. And so especially with new technology that's coming on board, with all of the skill sets that are required, what we're doing is partnering up with those companies, and at the same time supporting the students that actually want to be at that high level of understanding of where they can actually be of highest value in the future. So for us, this is something which isn't just for Lancaster or just for Los Angeles. It's actually for California, making Los Angeles even more of a base for the future of education. And Rav, what would you add to that?
Oh, there's so much. You know, I always say the Bay birthed me, LA made me, being raised here. Los Angeles, as an example for everyone in the nation and the world, just there's stats, so many stats behind the amount of education people have can dramatically improve their lives, right? From reduction in the probability of, you know, getting in trouble with the law, you know, increasing their lifelong value of income, right? Those things dramatically improve the lives, not only of the individual, but of families. And when you dramatically improve the income chances by education statistically, you also are improving families and society and cities' life. So it's a commitment that Genius has made to California.
That's awesome. What part of the Bay were you born in?
I was from Fremont.
Okay, I was born in Fairfield, California.
Oh, okay.
And near
Do
the
you
Bay.
still say hello?
No, but so, just like I come and say I was born on a military base.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
yes,
gotcha,
I was
gotcha.
born in Fairfield, California. Sorry, me and Robert bonding here. So how can someone apply for this scholarship, Roger? Because again, I wish I could apply myself, but there are so many young students who need this in their lives right now. Please let us know how we can apply. Someone can apply.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, Rav's about to give you an actual URL to go to, right?
Okay.
A website to go to. But let me just say before that, before even how do you apply, why should you apply? So whether you are a parent listening right now who goes, you know what, like there is a way for me to make sure that my son or my daughter gets something which is much more relevant to education, or you might be listening to this as a student thinking, well, why don't I do this? And your question, which is how old can you be? We have mature students, all different ages, all the way up to basically like 50, 60 years old, because there's so many people coming back and getting recertified, as well as those who are coming through for the first degree programs. A lot of people don't realize the entire space industry really has launched from LA. Richard Branson, who's someone who's helped us to birth this company, he has Virgin Galactic, which really kicked off in the Mojave Desert. We have SpaceX, which had its base for a long time in LA as well. So we have got the future of humanity right here in LA as well. And all you got to do is go to the website and simply apply, and you will find that already we'll be on a phone with you to make sure that we give you your own personalized path as well. So, Rav, do you want to give the website address?
Absolutely. First thing is, you can go to UAV.EDU.
Okay.
That's UAV.EDU. Fill out the RFI form, right? Second place is call the phone number, schedule an appointment with a counselor. The counselors are there to help you understand not only what maybe program to look at, what resources are available. That's 661-726-1911.
Okay.
That's 661-726-1911. Just by calling that number saying, listen, I don't know what degree I want to do. There's a scholarship. I want to learn more. Come in, get an appointment with a counselor, book something, have a conversation. We could do it online. We could do it over the phone. We could do it in person.
Wow. Rob, I don't know about those listening, but I feel inspired. I'm so inspired today, inspired by both of you. And I'm happy to know that there's not an age limit, because I will be heading on over to you. I wrote it down myself, UAV.EDU. But really quick, for those who apply, Rob, but you said there are different degree programs and certifications. Can you give us a couple of different ones so that something that might pique someone's interest who's listening?
Sure. Some of the certifications could be anywhere from massage therapy, pharmacy tech, vocational nursing. You can get your associates. You can get a degree in psychology, criminal justice, fire science. A lot of firefighters come through our program. EMT.
Wow.
And then you can even get a master's degree, master's in criminal justice, MBA. A lot of different options, a lot of different opportunities.
Wow. This is awesome. What a way to change so many lives, making millionaires, and the next geniuses will be coming from the Genius Group. Thank you so much, Roger and Rob, for stopping by today. Power 106 and 935 KDA. I'm Demi Lobo, and I hope you guys get an influx of applications, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And thank you to the Genius Group. Thank you guys for stopping by today. We're so thankful and blessed to have you guys with us.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye, Roger. Thanks, Rob, for stopping by.